So yeah, I learned to find the value in music no matter where it came from. I didn't know it at the time, but my video game obsession was preparing me for the next phase in my life in classical music. I got a late start and couldn't read music like the other kids because I didn't start when I was 2 years old playing classical. But the teacher, she would play each piece before we got started, so I had a workaround. I learned it by ear, just the way that I learned the theme song from Final Fantasy VII or something else on the radio or TV. And at my first classical piano competition, I played Bach's Invention number 13 in A minor and pretended to look at the sheet music the whole time. But I was playing it by ear. I didn't think that much of it when pretty soon after that I learned my first jazz song, Straight No Chase, about the loneliest monk. But that was in Louisiana, so when my teachers taught me about monk, they sounded like this. Say, little Jonathan, hey, little John, play the loneliest monk. The little loneliest. Get that record, the loneliest? For years, I thought his name was the loneliest monk. You got that little loneliest? Say, bro, you want your poor boy address? No. I didn't really get that deep into monk until I got to Juilliard. And at the time, I was working on developing my own sound and style and obtuse rhythmic equilibrium that it just really had been something I was hearing in my head and I hadn't heard before. And one night, I was at a jam session at Cleopatra's Needle, and these cats were playing Monk's Evidence. And the next day, I was just like, I gotta get all of this guy's records. I gotta really check this out. Come to find out, he perfected the sound that I was going for in my head 50 years ago. But music can connect you to your kindred spirits across time, life, and death. And for the next 9 months on my Walkman with the big old headphones and stuff, I didn't listen to anything but the loneliest monk. So, you know, when I formed my first band in New York, Stay Human, I wrote us a theme song. And when we got booked on the Colbert Report in 2014, of course, that's what we played. And man, we lit that place up. We took the audience out into the streets with us, and then within a couple weeks, he asked me to be the music director on The Late Show. And that was a big decision for me in the band. But you want to know why I really was excited about the job, and I'll tell you, it's the idea that I could write the theme song.